Alright, so here we are again. So sorry about suddenly cutting out there. Wife was on the phone, so had to have a bit of a chat while I was playing. Anyway, some things I wanted to mention that were just in that last part was very interesting how they had that animation of Buck raising his assault rifle right before you're loaded in with an assault rifle. That was done by Bungie to help immerse you, so you knew that you were stepping into the shoes of a different character. So it was an interesting thing there. Another interesting thing was that happened was, oh my gosh, did you see that hunter that killed himself? Yeah. There are two types of hunters in ODST, the normal hunters and the gold hunters. The normal hunters have the kind of beam firing weapon, and the gold hunters have the explosive fuel rod sort of cannon. And the one with the fuel rod cannon kind of just blew himself up and then left the area kind of with a green glow. I'd never seen that before, so that was interesting. So the story is split up to these night levels where you walk around, and then these kind of daytime levels where you jump into the shoes of one of the other ODST troopers and you walk around and kind of take care of these big action set pieces, while at night you're kind of sneaking around, finding audio logs and finding little bits and clues and pieces to what happened. Like, so for the first level, you find Dare's helmet, and then you go back as Buck and try to find out what happened with Dare and Buck, and you kind of relive that. Kind of interesting. Interesting structure, and again, you could play this in a non-linear fashion in the original Halo 3 ODST, but I don't think they're letting you do that in the Master Chief Collection version. What else was I gonna say before, but I was busy. Yeah, in this game you don't fight elites, you're only fighting brutes, which is something that I personally didn't like. I like fighting elites more than brutes. There's all sorts of Easter eggs in the debris on the floor and stuff. And yeah, I'll just continue on for now. As you pick up audio logs, you unlock these supply caches that you can, let's see, like this is a supply cache here in an area I can't get to yet. This is a supply cache which I'll probably visit to pick up some ODST weapons. And then just lying around, you'll usually end up finding a lot of different ammo and weapons, and yeah. So there are rewards for finding the audio logs. Also, in this original game, they don't have the battle rifle, and the assault rifle is campaign exclusive. You don't get that in Firefight. Now, the first audio log, if you haven't found it, is usually right down here. Also, there is no numbering the audio logs, it just depends on which one you find when. So the first one you find will always be the first audio log, and the 7th audio log you find will always be the 7th. It's not like there's a specific place for the first or the second or the third. Again, more of these sort of signs telling you where to go. And on the map, later I'll show that they actually show the enemies and where they are relative to you on the map. Also, they have this, which can kind of show you where to go. Again, being kind of open world, non-linear sort of opportunity, they have a lot of these sort of cues as to where to go built into the game. And now we're going to be experiencing kind of a unique sort of cinematic thing.
Hold the creature still! Place the charge before I lose my grip. It's armed and ready to explode if any human gets too close.
Oh, that was a little weird looking.
Give it room! Let it
Anyways,
do the
this is
work.
an engineer. Originally planned for Halo Combat Evolved to be some sort of ambient floating life form that you could shoot at. It's sort of related to Covenant. Here in Halo 3 ODST, they project overshields. Doesn't look like they're projecting overshields right now. There are two ways to take these guys out. Either directly by shooting them a bunch, like a plasma pistol shot will usually take one out. But the proper way to take them out is to kill the leader of an area of bad guys. So once I take out the leader, the auto bomb will activate and he'll blow himself up and then turn into all these small grenades that fly everywhere, which is really cool. I really like that the cut enemy ended up getting almost a whole game sort of devoted to them. Just checking around for enemies and also to find out which path to go down. Looks like I can go up this path. Yeah, I'll go kind of towards the right. And the city is broken up into these different sections, like these different doors that you pass through. And that's, for loading purposes, to load in different areas. Another thing to mention about the visor is using it actually alerts enemies to your presence. It's almost like using the flashlight in Halo 3. So if you want to be sneaky, have your visor off. The visor also gives you a little bit of extra zoom when you're zooming in with a weapon. And a lot of these encounters during the New Mombasa areas, during the city nighttime areas, a lot of these sort of encounters can be avoided if you want. And I'll just fight some of them out. Looks like I got hurt. Is there any... There's health over there. Also, the visor helps to highlight enemies and supplies and other things. Although, the highlights seem to not be as obvious as they were in the original version. Like, I want to replace the shotgun with something. Ah, there we go. Assault rifle. That'll do. Spike rifle. Alright. So, moving on. And again, with the terminal, with the audio logs, not collected, things like this might, change, or these might rise and drop and beep. So, I highly recommend that anybody who gets ODST, at least in your first run through, don't collect any of the audio logs on your first run through, just kind of enjoy the game. Ah, here we go. Here's an enemy. Here are a couple of enemies coming up, right around the corner. And again, you can see them on the map before you encounter them directly. So that can allow you to be kind of... But, no need to be sneaky. We're on normal difficulty.
Time to die!
Like on Legendary, sometimes you'll want to be sneaky. but usually it's not that big of a deal. Also, a lot of weapons in the game have a little bit of this recoil effect where the gun will rise over time as you fire it. Overall, a fun game with nice ambiance. It really sort of feels different from the standard Halo gameplay, even though it is basically standard Halo gameplay. Here's the invisible brutes. They'll have those every now and then. They thankfully drop these nice firebomb grenades, which are always a fun thing to use. Let me get the brute here. Firebomb if I can. I guess that wasn't the captain. This guy is. In general, well, in this one, I'll avoid killing the engineers, but usually, it's not a big deal. If I need to kill them, I just do. There were, well, I don't know if there are, but there were achievements related to playing through the game without directly killing the engineers, and then achievements for running through the game and directly killing the engineers, so I guess it's sort of like a morality system, but not really. Yeah, sure, get spiked grunt. Health pack.
Healthcare on demand.
Health pack. And let's continue. We're pretty close to reaching the second, well, the quote-unquote second level, which I think is the vehicle mission. And over here on the map, you'll see that there is that supply cache. And once you have enough audio logs downloaded, you just stand in front of it and it'll open up. I'm just gonna get ODST weapons because... Oops, another phone call. I guess I'll have to be quiet again for a bit.
You're from Mickey? Dutch?
Negative.
We need to get above this crap. Link with the B-net. One of our drones must have seen where they hit.
Good hunting, boys. I'm keeping my boots on the ground. Charged and ready.
Trooper, over here. Help us secure this vehicle.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so back to the game. This is quite a bombastic vehicle-based level. Very fun in general.
Target down!
Thanks for the assist, Trooper.
There was a challenge or
Our
an
CO needs us to clear this
achievement
sector.
for going through
Affirmative.
without firing a shot on Legendary or something, and
I'm on the gunner seat.
you know, we just get in a warthog and have
Chopper!
your marine buddies
Thanks
take
for the
care
ride.
of everything.
Watch that chopper.
And,
Hit it head
yeah.
on and it'll tear us to pieces.
Oh. That chopper just came out of nowhere. Started wrecking us. Hey, do I have a passenger? No, I need a passenger. Come on. Come on, marine buddies, get it. There we go. Always good to just have an extra gun available.
Look out!
Now, sometimes on higher difficulty, I'll use the Spartan laser, but we're on normal. Should be fine.
Eat it! Took care of it! That's the last of that! Hey! Blow some stuff up! Man, I'm in there!
Now, I also like hijacking choppers when I get the chance. Alright, maybe I'll get the Spartan laser. That was embarrassing. Too late.
Choke on it! Ghost riding the whip! Hey, careful! Get away from there! This right here is why I signed
There
up!
we go.
Hands up! Back out! Look alive, you bloodsuckers! Dead! Yeah!
This is also another one of those levels where it's probably better to kind of rush through it because, you know, there's a lot more stuff for you to fight if you hang out in an area.
You want some? I see that rifle up at that floor! Guns down!
Shooting.
Keep it steady! Man!
Oh, thought I ran him over. How odd.
Cover me, I'll scare him out.
Colonel,
Alright.
sector's clear and we found some backup.
Say again, Marine. I got drones overhead and Oni brass yelling in my ear.
ODST reporting for duty, sir.
Nice of you to drop in, Trooper. Head through the park to my 2nd platoon's location. They're taking heavy casualties. Need immediate assistance.
Roger that. I'm Oscar Mike.
Watch out!
So this is kind of like a nature reserve park or something. I mean, I understand why a city would have this, but just it is kind of weird.
This right
Kind of
here
weird
is
thing to
why
have
I
in the middle
signed up.
of this city, like a zoo and a nature park together.
Holy crap! This
Where's the rest of your team, Trooper?
Scattered. Dead. I don't know.
That's too bad. We're gonna need all the men we can get.
Let's see, where is it? Like over here somewhere? There's actually a dead zebra. Where is that dead
Whoa! Banshee!
zebra? Over here? I think it's over here. Oh, never mind. Guess I haven't played around in this level all that much.
Banshee! They've got a turret!
Maybe it's over here.
Hey! Let's blow some stuff up!
Oh yeah, there it is. Really big, giant, dead zebra. Guess it fell out of that shipping container there. The city is over there. And anyways, I think a lot of the city in this level, or not this level, in this game, is kind of meant to evoke a similar feeling to the Halo 2 E3 trailer. Like the Mombasa city in Halo 2 was a little less modern city-like and more, it wasn't, I don't know how to describe it, it just had a really different art style. And this
Charged and
really
ready.
feels kind of like it was meant to be more similar to the original Mombasa that the city had before
Give
Halo
him a
2
hand
game
and push
came
for the
out, if
primary
that makes
objective.
sense.
What is the objective, Colonel?
You know the Covenant carrier that slipped away from the city? We need to secure its old LZ. Snatch a Tier 1 asset.
Hopefully you guys can't hear all of the
That's some fancy
work that's
driving.
going on in the background. Here in Australia they decided that they need to kind of tear up all the concrete around the buildings so they can keep water.
Look at the second platoon. See what you can do about those raids.
Glad the work's being done, but man, it sounds annoying.
Where's the
to be
Colonel?
sitting through.
Pinned down near the Covenant LZ. Once we clear this enemy armor, we can roll across the bridge to his location.
This is one of the firefight maps. Again, almost all the firefight maps are the same as campaign areas. It's just you spend a lot more time in them firefighting. It's hard to know if they were made for
Where's the
campaign
Colonel?
first or
Pinned down near the
firefighting.
Covenant LZ. Once we clear this enemy armor, we can roll across the bridge to his location.
I mean, I'm sure somewhere out there you can find that out that
Why is this
information.
thing so damn loud?
Next time.
Oh man, they got a raid! Why do the controls on this thing suck?
Again, most of this level,
Here
I'm
he
just
is!
gonna be kind of ooh, that guy has a smart laser. Hey, or a rocket launcher? Yeah, he's got a smart
Knock that
laser.
chopper
Nice.
out!
Join me, buddy. Get in. There we go. Oh man.
Here he is!
Hey, come on, front laser, buddy. Get in.
Close down! That hurt!
Get in.
Incoming! Move!
We gotta knock out their heavy.
Whatever.
Hey, trying to shoot back here! That laser smoke! How do you like me now, huh? This right here is why I signed up. Keep it steady!
just shooting his own range tank or his own ally.
Hey, I'm trying to shoot back here.
Where did a Marine take a ghost? Yeah, it sounds like a Marine took that ghost. Cool. Like I said, this mission I've mostly just kind of driven through as fast as I could. So, seen some new things.
Is that it?
Actually, Halo 3 ODST was the first Halo game that I kind of directly bought brand new with my own money. All the previous Halo games were like either gifts or used copy, stuff like that. But I remember Halo 3 ODST, I purposefully went out and got.
Must have weakened the support rings. All units. Target assets are on the move. Everyone clear the area before more debris comes down. Colonel? Sir! Damn, it's gone. Trooper, head up the hill. We gotta find a way out of this park.
Halo 3 was also the initiative of for me to actually get the Xbox Live service. Because I wanted to unlock all of the Halo 3 armor. And initially, I didn't bother playing online because you could unlock a lot of the armor, not all of them, without the online feature. Then I was like, you know what? I have Halo 3 ODST, and I'm going to sit down and unlock all of the Halo 3 armor. I'm going to get that recon armor, so I got to get Xbox Live. So I went, I got the maximum time for Xbox Live that I could, and I've pretty much been a member of Xbox Live almost since then. So, yeah, Halo 3 ODST was quite the game. Roll down that hill there. Oh well, just drive right back up. Really liked how the old Bungie games just kind of let you do what you want. You didn't have to drive the Warthog in a lot of sections if you didn't want to. You didn't have to, you know. So I already got that back. Is there another one? Yep, there we go. Yeah, there was a lot of flexibility, a lot of places you could kind of go and get to. You know, in a way, I guess that the whole Halo 2 development cycle led to things being a little open-ended. They didn't load the level very well. They didn't take the time to load the level. So there weren't any barriers. You could figure out a method to get anywhere in Halo 2. And they kind of kept the spirit of that up to some extent through later Halo games.
I have found him.
This is the first time I fought in this area. Whoa. Look at that. Alright. I think there's like a fresh warthog and a crazed marine down here. Rocket launcher Marine. Yeah, where'd the crazed Marine end up? Oh, he's dead?
No!
Oh, no, here he is.
You're not listening. It's a zoo, okay?
Well, technically, it's a corporate-funded wildlife reserve.
Semantics!
His
this whole
little data
place
packet.
is one big cage!
Listen, Marine, you're wounded. You gotta try and relax.
Except we're the zebras, get it? All fenced in and ready for the slaughter! They're the lions!
Really? I want the rocket guy there. Oh, no.
Is that serious?
Okay, rocket guy. You go into side seat.
Foxtrots.
Sweet. Oh hey, the Panic Marine got up? I didn't know that the Panic Marine would get up eventually.
It's the enemy!
Nice shot, Marine.
Where'd they all go?
Alright, here we go. This level is getting close to its end.
What's going on?
Running over enemies will never get old.
Great!
Throw a rocket at it. Throw the rocket. Yeah.
Hell away from there! Keep it steady!
Nice.
Hey,
Anything else here to slaughter? Yep.
Get your vehicle over that cliff!
Oh, and if you notice, every kind of level ends where
Trooper, make the jump
in the
now!
exact same spot where
Found a hole in the wall,
finds
Trooper.
later
Drive
on.
right through it.
Yeah. So notice how before this I had all of the lead. Where'd they go? I guess they bailed out before he jumped
Lord.
off the edge.
I didn't train to be a pilot. Tell me I don't have any more flying to do today. So, was that a yes or a no? Amen.
Yes, you have much more flying to do, Dutch.